site for this operation will be in Canada. The alien craft landed in a remote area, which should help to minimize any risk to the surrounding community. We need to investigate and eliminate any hostile forces encountered.
Hello, folks. I like to do the old little bit of dramatic music there for you.
Strike one, you are green to deploy.
It's just something to put in to break it up, isn't it?
Status at the site is unknown.
Unknown, but it won't be for very long. So, an abductor UFO, and I can't remember what map that means really.
I'm all over it.
We shall soon see anyway. So I'm not going to move the snipers. They're going to stand there. If anyone is really close, at least they get an overwatch shot. And there's nowhere for him to go, really, is there? Let's see. Which direction? Just nebulous sound. Well, we know where the meld is. I skipped a little bit there because the meld was in a kind of a weird position, and there's one over here as well, so just switch direction a little bit. It's just me moving really from place to place, and kind of we've all done that, we've all seen that many times before. So that was the closer meld, and the other one, who knows where that is. Kind of strange how sometimes you get an indication of the one that's further away before the one that's closer. More convenient. So I'm just going to cover with misclick here as we move in. I used to go all the way along the side, you know, and into one of the side doors, but just found that takes such a long time, and yeah, it's not too bad once you get to this stage. You can kind of go in the front. Perhaps it is a bit risky, and I'm just impatient. I do feel like half the time when I die is impatience. Merci, my French français robotic français. Who's here? Yes, Scout ahead, bonus. Ah, there he is. Berserker and his two mates. That's a weird place. Why didn't that other one go in there? Ooh. Something else. So, oh, look at bonus there. He's in trouble. See, oh, I always forget that the mech is revealed and goes on Overwatch. Oh, that is painful. And that's against Mantis, who is my toughest person, so got to be careful here. What I'm thinking is we'll probably those guys who are further ahead probably ghost grenade them, but see who we can kill with the snipers, because they're all on squad site, so the enemy can't see us, we can see them, so we may as well see how many we can kill. Potentially kill this guy. Double tap. Double tapture. Oh yeah. Take out some mutons maybe. That's good. It always surprises me when one shot kills a muton, even at this stage, because they're so chunky. Take some shots on the Berserker. Bring him towards us. I don't think we'll kill him. Might do. No. Close combat. Well, it's pretty good to say we were surprised, sort of surprised, weren't we? So maybe you do need to go in the side doors. Who knows? If you've got all the time in the world, maybe that's what you'd do. Blam. Oh yes. And now vanish. Ghost. we should be getting the ghost armor soon and mimetic skin, so we'll have even more options for kind of sneaking around and not being seen soon. It becomes such an important strategy later on. I don't know if it's possible to really do it any other way. You have to start using these invisibility skills because there are so many enemies and they're so powerful. You've got to use those skills that even the score. Delay. He was just shocked. No, you can't have killed me, surely.
Moving.
Just shift bonus to there and heal up.
Good as new.
I don't know if the sectoid commander will run away at this stage. Wiped everyone out, and they're not particularly brave sectoids, are they? So he could still be there. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah? Wham! So squishy.
Menace neutralisée.
We're green to go.
Misclick. She's really been a good character in the end. Came to prominence through a mistake.
Je suis prêt à y aller.
And then she's certainly redeemed herself. She's just very good with that big cannon.
Lista para atacar.
Utility rockets. Let's call them utility rockets because shredding them and stuff and blowing up cover is always useful. It's weird, isn't it? The heavy, you would think they just laid down heavy fire, but they have a lot of utility. There's someone around here. Again, it's just an odd sort of environmental
I'm on the move.
glitch sometimes, you know. You get an indication of something when you can't see the enemy.
Moving.
Part of the game, isn't it? Part of learning the quirks of the game. That's how I like to think of it. Matt Wright is Echo.
Je me dirige vers la...
I have to say I don't really bother with the naming of the characters, particularly on Impossible, because I know their nicknames, but I just go with default names that the game gives me because I mean, the novelty of a name in your soldiers, someone you know, soon wears off, but they die so much in Impossible. There's no point customizing and giving people names. I think when you're playing a normal game... Oh, trying to get around her flankers.
Identifié à proximité.
It's got movement in front and behind.
Repéré.
Good Overwatch. Anybody dead? One Muton is dead.
Cover the
Yeah.
flanks.
Oh, I didn't expect to get a close combat shot. Oh, never mind. We might as well pretend that we didn't get that. He moved a long way, didn't he? I think they were moving when they were revealed, and then they got a full movement, didn't they? So that's why.
Ya no es una amenaza.
See if Misclick can actually kill this guy outright. Not quite. Thank God for this guy. Has good impact, the plasma sniper rifle. I don't like the plasma with any of the other weapons, but I think the bolts that come out of the sniper rifles give the right effect. But the plasma for like the standard rifle and stuff has always seemed a little bit disappointing to me. I don't think it's as dramatic as the lasers and even the default weapons. It just looks like you're firing a kind of a glowy jelly at them.
Moving out.
I had a weird bug once when with laser weapons I couldn't play the game for ages and ages. Every time I fired a laser weapon the game crashed, and it was something to do with like a graphical glitch in the graphics card I had at the time, but it was so strange. It's like I'll play through the game and hopefully when I get lasers this time it won't crash, and it was crashing again.
On the move.
I actually I've learned quite a lot about PCs the past few years. At that point, I didn't know what to do about something like that. Nowadays, you would just troubleshoot.
What the hell was
Or
that?
I would, anyway. definitely in this room.
A ello voy.
Close, anyway.
Empieza la fiesta. Rack that bang.
Everyone ready with full ammo clips for when they appear. And a half decent position for the snipers. So they can actually do something. Echo a bit further back, like covering.
Reloaded.
And Roadway can just snipe from the edge there. Now there he is. You can see him. Just in the top left there.
What was that sound?
Anybody? So weird, isn't it? So they're there, maybe upstairs, and maybe none inside. They're up on the walkway.
Moving on target. Oh, it's go time.
There they are, posse.
They're moving around the side.
We think I'll shred them, and then we'll have good shots with everyone and take lots of energy.
Rockets away.
Oh,
Check
God,
your position.
thought we'd
Rocket on course.
hit ourselves there.
Cover the flanks.
Rocket off course. What level are you? You're not a rookie anymore. Come on. Yeah. We shoot with bonus, but let's see what we can do with all the rest first. We take this guy out who dropped down below with Mantis. It's good, the bioelectric skin. I think I have to... It is bonus that has that, I think. But just that, you know, the way you move around the map and position your guys, you would think bioelectric skin will be more useful than it is, but I think by the time you get it, you kind of have a strategy for movement where it doesn't tell you that much more anyway, because you're not wandering blind through buildings wondering where the enemies are. You're kind of making educated guesses about where they are anyway. So I don't think it's not that useful, but any opportunity to use the grapple is good with the skeleton armor. It's just whether or not, I think the remainder are just the outsiders that will be in the main control room, but it's just whether sometimes there's some stragglers, so we don't want to rush in blindly. Pretty sure. I mean, that's the good thing about getting rushed early in the mission, isn't it? There's less later on to deal with. Yeah, no movement. So let's just see if there's anyone down below there. And the other potential worry is that these side doors on the left and right as we run past. So yeah, they're in that room. So presumably, if we get across here, we're fine. There's just the commanders left. Excuse me, sorry, I shouldn't drink Coca-Cola when I'm planning on recording. I'm not actually at the minute, I was earlier. Sorry. No one there, we're all ready. Breach and clear.
What was that?
Is it good? Is that what you say, breach and clear, when you're playing games where you breach and clear? 3 commanders, wow. No outsiders.
They're trying to flank us! X-ray on the move! They're flanking us!
Maybe the outsiders stop appearing after you get the hyperwave beacon, or maybe once you've hacked them and got access to the crystal, they don't use the outsiders anymore. Can't remember that. We definitely kill them here, won't we? But it's just who do we... Well, we don't really need the XP either. So how can we do it the most efficiently? Rapid fire with Mantis. Kill the other one. Should both hit.
Headed there now.
Bonus can have a kill. He's very useful, but he doesn't often get the
That's
chance.
affirmative.
Good old misclick. Yay!
Mission accomplished.
Good stuff. So we are waiting for the hyperwave beacon at this point to give us access to the end game, start tracking the UFOs and zeroing in on where the aliens are.
Outstanding. Not only did our troops return safely, but the meld they recovered will certainly advance our development of new technologies based on this substance.
Don't know what triggers the dialogue about meld. I only got 15 of it. So it's not a huge meld mission, is it? But I think it does mean I can get mimetic skin now with bonus. So we say goodbye to bioelectric skin. I've got to do it with bonus because if I would like to give it to Mantis because it's good on the assault, but with her close combat, I can't really do that. Anyone who comes within range, she'll be revealed. So we have to do it with bonus. Which means
By incorporating meld into skin pigment, we've been able to create a chameleon-like effect for our soldiers.
Which means my medic has it. I mean, I've always used it on the assault, so we're you know, mixing things up a little bit, which is always good. Got to make sure that he's coordinated. He has the bare arms, the thing. So I like to have that one because they're shiny shoulder pads to match the shiny breastplate. Here we go. Hyperwaves.
Hyperwave uplink online.
See what we can do with it.
Now that we are in control of the hyperwave beacon, the real question is, what is it going to tell us?
It's going to give
Perhaps
us.
we should try scanning for UFO activity in the meantime.
Yeah, could use it for that. That seems like a logical use of the hyperwave beacon. Let's get the ghost armor. That's lovely. It's just how much we can afford. Yeah. So ghost armor, it's not quite as good as the Titan armor, but you get 2 uses of ghost per mission. We go for 2 suits initially and put them on the snipers. I used to put the snipers in the Archangel armor, which allows them to fly, but I just find it incredibly boring. So as long as we can guarantee our snipers are not going to be seen, that's useful, or they can vanish. Just for the sake, I'm only getting the light plasma thing for the sake of completion. We don't really need it.
Wait, what did you do? Shut it down!
Do not touch anything! This could be what we've been waiting for.
It's ripping itself apart! Shut it down, now! It could destroy the whole base!
Nine! Give it time. For once. Trust me.
What's it doing now? It's working. Sir, new data is inbound from the Hyperwave uplink.
Bloody purple UFO. That's new.
This gamble seems to have paid off, but we've endangered the lives of everyone involved to satisfy the doctor's curiosity.
The risk was worth the reward. If we hadn't pushed on, there's no way we would have gotten this information.
So we can try and get the UFOs, the Overseer UFO, which gives us information. It's very fast, quite powerful. I'm not sure if technically you need the Firestorm jet to bring it down.
Padlocked.
Expanded UFO tracking and initiating.
Use all our bonuses. It's got quite a number of hits with plasma weapons, and it didn't bring it down. Try the other jet that has plasma. There you see, it's not it's too fast. That's okay, we'll keep trying. It just means that
Contact lost.
we've got to weather some more potential UFO contacts before we get another chance to take it on. So, wow, look at that supply barge. All the enemies there. Sector pod. All the worst nightmares. Just wondering whether or not, yeah, we get the light plasma pistol done and get the fighter craft being built before we do that mission. There was only a little bit left on the light plasma. So
Contact detected.
yeah, let's go and get it. This is our team. Stars of the show. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. We are getting somewhere now.
Lulu.